Hello and welcome to the Reflection Show with me, Martha Anabila. Today, we just want to feel free and have a conversation. We want to look at the different countries and some of the similarities that we have. What really happens in these countries? Africa. I have a Nigerian and I have a Kenyan here in my studio. We want to look at, okay, so they are in Ghana. What were their expectations before they came to Ghana? What are they seeing now? What can be done better? Is Ghana better than their country? And of course, you know, Ghana jollof is always better than Nigerian jollof.
It's okay.
So we're going to have all that battle here today on the Reflection Show. And we're going to make sure that this is going to just fun. Nothing serious. So if we tease you, we tease your country, make you no bore. It's just for us to have that conversation as Africans and know that we are one, we are united, and as Africans, we will grow and glow together. Let's go for a break. When we are back, we start the conversation. Welcome back. So I have here with me Kenny from Nigeria and Makena from Kenya. We want to, you know, like I said earlier on, but you know, they're in our country, they're in Ghana, and Ghanaians, we are very hospitable. So they can say different things about us. Let me start from Makena. Is this your first time in Ghana?
No, actually, it's the second time.
The second time. But it's your
Yes.
first time in Tamale.
Yes, in Tamale, yes.
Okay.
But the other time I came, it was just in Accra, so I stayed within Accra. So I didn't go outskirts of Accra. But I'm happy I was able to visit Tamale, and I was also able to visit Kumasi,
Oh, okay.
which is a good town. I don't mind it. Yeah.
Okay. But Tamale is the best of all, right?
Oh yeah, you guys are very accommodating.
Yeah.
More than people from Accra.
Yeah.
I think it's a
Tamale.
city. That's why everybody is just out and about, and they don't have time for you.
No, here too is a
But
city.
yeah.
So this is the biggest, one of the big, I think Accra, Kumasi, this is the third biggest city in Ghana.
But I like the community kind of
Okay,
setup that
yeah.
it is in Tamale more than Accra.
Okay, so what
Yes.
were your expectations when you came to Ghana first?
What I've been seeing on TVs and movies, that's my expectations. Like
Okay.
every other person, we kind of know that West Africa. I was actually telling Kenny today, if you talk about West Africa, guys only know about Ghana and Nigeria. We do not know about the rest of the West Africa.
Really?
So everybody knows West African, it's Ghana, Nigeria, and that's it. But when you come here, you find out there's other francophone countries within the West African that's there. Yeah.
Kenny, what was your expectations? At what age did you come to Ghana?
Okay, so just to clarify, before immigration comes looking for me,
You are half Ghanaian.
I'm half Ghanaian,
no, but
half
you've lived
Nigerian.
in Nigeria like
most of my life,
Yes,
sure.
yes.
But then also the other part of my life too has been, I've lived it in Ghana. Yes. So funny enough, when we hear about Ghana, we hear about their funny accent and their son and their doctor and their funny way of speaking.
Yeah.
So
no,
I
it's
knew-
not funny. You guys sound
we
very weird.
okay, so what about our own? If we sound funny, then our own.
But
We
it
all
all
sound
sound the
funny.
same to me.
Ghanaians
Okay, yes.
and Nigerians sound
Yes,
the same.
we wouldn't be able to differentiate between
Wow,
any other
okay.
West
So
Africa. Once
it's-
you guys
it's-
speak, it's the same.
Okay, so we say foundation and they say what?
Foundation.
So
We
are
say foundation.
Yeah, they say foundation.
No, they also say foundation. Oh yeah.
No, but yours.
See, oh, this
Relax. Hey, what kind of fight is that? Relax. We haven't even begun the show.
Okay, so
what?
my expectations was that I heard there's lights 24/7.
Okay, so you don't have lights in Nigeria.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
The light is nothing to write home about. So I was like, the education system too was apparently better. So everybody who was going to like study and you wanted to take your education seriously, you come to Ghana. So I was like, okay, I just told my mom that, mommy, if you have the chance, we would like to go to Ghana to study. My mother was so funny. You know, Nigerians have this thing where we hide everything we are doing until last minute. She even woke us up around 8 p.m. Tawa and Kende, we're going to Ghana.
And that was it.
That
You
was
were in
it.
Ghana.
She literally dropped us at the border. We found our way to Upper West Region. That was in WA, UDS WA campus. We gained admission there. She
Wow.
dropped us at the border. We found our way there. I remember calling her, "Mommy, it's bush." Oh, she said, "And so adapt to your environment. Me, I've crossed the border. I'm going back."
So that's how you got into Ghana.
Yes.
But you got into Ghana by work.
Yes, and plus my fiance is Ghanaian. Let me not say my fiance, my husband is Ghanaian. My husband is
Why?
Ghanaian.
We shared that or which one?
I'm just happy that Ghana man.
Oh,
You know, on
that's
Saturday,
okay.
on Saturday when we went out, the boys who were around on Saturday went for the house. They said they are coming to Kenya to go and marry. So we the Ghanaian girls that we are here with TV, you don't want.
You don't want us. Oh.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah.
so I think on Friday we're having a very wonderful discussion about how people get married. So let me start from your country. If a man wants to get married to a Kenyan, what is the process like?
Oh, the process is long. So firstly, if you're a man and you want to get married, you have to come. The first visit you're going to do is you, the man, and your friends. Just to come introduce yourself to my parents and tell them, I'm the person who wants to marry your daughter, or I'm the person with your daughter. So the first process, you have to come in. And of course, you're not going to come empty-handed.
Okay.
It's either you have cash, but mostly it's cash and probably a little bit of shopping just to come give the parents and say, I'm the person who's
Wants to
with your
marry your
daughter and
daughter.
wants to marry your daughter. And then from there, my parents are going to give you a date when you should come. So the second visit, when you come, you will come as a as you and your, how do I say,
Your
is it
family.
your dad's, your
Yeah.
uncle, older person with you, the eldest people around you. You come to your to my parents' place, and then from there they get to be told about the set of dates. We call it traditional wedding. We call it in my language is rurashio.
Ratio.
Rurashio.
Okay.
So they get to be told the dates where they have to come back. So when they come back, there will be another third visit,
Hey.
which they come, they sit down and they get to negotiate, or rather be told how much the bride price is.
So the ratio is different from the day you get the bride price.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So,
Or some people do it the same day.
so what happens
Some
at
people
the
do it the
ratio day?
So the only thing that happens, the man doesn't go in. The person who's going to get married to the daughter of
yeah.
their family, he won't go in.
Okay.
But the elder
Yes,
people,
will go in,
yes, will go in, and they will sit in a house where the women are not allowed, probably just the mom, maybe an auntie or so. And they'll sit down, they'll discuss, they'll get to be told, okay, you need to bring like 70 cows or 30 goats or whatever, depending.
Wait.
Did she say
I'm
seven?
coming. Wait. So it's possible that somebody getting married in Kenya can pay up to 70 cows.
Yes.
Wait, is it possible that somebody getting married? So if somebody getting married to you can pay up to 70 cows just to marry you?
Yeah. And then it depends with how well you're off. If you're able, fine.
If you're not
But
able,
sometimes you get to, like, nowadays it's a bit different because I can come to my dad and tell my dad, okay, this person is about to get married to me, but he doesn't have a lot. So we need to accommodate that.
Okay.
So he will be able to talk to the other elders in the community,
Yeah.
and they'll be able to come to an understanding. Whereby when you pay the bride price, it's not all of it at once.
Okay.
You can pay in stages. Yeah.
So when some of you say you want to marry me and I say bring 4 cows, like just 4 cows, because I'm a frafra by tribe, you say it's too much. Kenyans, they pay up to 70 cows. I'll tell my father I will increase the cows to about 10 or 20. Yeah, so let me come to you, Kenny.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, I think Nigeria has a very big kind of culture. You have the Igbos, you have the Yorubas, and
We have the
it's
houses. Yeah.
So, like, in short, just pick 1 or 2 of them. How? But I think with what you are saying, that's what happened in Ghana. You have to go and do the knocking with your friends, introduction, and you get to know the bride price. What happens in Nigeria?
Yeah, so basically the same thing. So I would use my mom's language. So the first thing we will do is mommy moe. That's know me, know you.
Okay.
So we go casually. That one you don't have to go with anything. Maybe a bottle of palm wine and some cola nuts. And then you go, you introduce yourself. Then after that, we'll now do ajoshepo. That's the introduction.
Okay.
That is even before the engagement. So technically it's still 3. So you do another introduction. You go with your family members, your family and everything. And then we have the engagement where you go and say you are coming to the garden to come and pluck flower. So that one, there is dancing, there is pageantry, there is display, there is singing. You would literally have to lie down flat on the floor. That's what we call the prostrating.
To greet the elders.
Yes, to greet the elders, and then they will give you permission that, okay, you can now marry my daughter. So usually the bride price, funny enough for Yorubas, we don't really have much. The cows thing, we don't. Cows.
You don't take cow, you don't take goats.
We don't take animals, funny enough. We take, very good. We take household materials, brooms, cups, spoons, plates, shopping bags, sets. If you're a Christian, the Bible, the sets. If you're a Quran, the Bible, the sets. Tubers of yam, drinks for the engagement. So all that alone is just a list for the engagement. That's all.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you will now choose to do your white wedding.
If you want to continue from that one, technically, once you do the engagement,
that's a marriage.
You are married.
But we
already.
also have that, including the cows.
Okay. Yes. It's just that we don't use animals. I don't know why.
For us, we have to, like, on the day of the traditional wedding, you have to come with, we call them lesos, like something to give to the women.
Yeah.
And then you need to have like something to give to the men, and also the groom's side, they have to provide for the food, the catering of the day.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So the man coming to marry you, he has to give you money to now cook for your house people and the engagement day.
Yes.
Okay, well, Nigeria is a bit flexible. It's either the bride family
I think in
or
Ghana too, it happens as well.
the
But I
groom's
think
family.
it depends on the family.
Yeah.
Some family will just be able to support and not actually
Some
put the
won't,
burden or
Yeah.
that on the man.
But nowadays we find that like the bride and the groom come together and do the catering together. They
Yes.
contribute each, because at the end of the day, he's gonna be paying for your bride price. So
That one is.
and you still have a life after that.
Yes.
Your marriage has to go on.
Go
So
on, kids who come
if we
in.
drain him, what are we going to be left with? How are we going to start our lives together?
Yes.
Personally, I've not really understood the concept of bride price.
Okay, well,
Because I feel like we are two adults who love each other and wants to get married. So let me go and see your parents, because you have to also take the woman to also go and see your parents as a man.
Yeah.
Why is a woman not going to give
a groom price.
a groom price or say that, oh, thank you for
Yes.
training your son, I found the man of my
Yes.
dreams and everything. But it's the man that has to go and do that. So sometimes I don't know where I'm coming from, where I was born. I don't know. But I just feel that the concept of bride prices in some way is not necessary. You could give something to your in-laws to appreciate them, vice versa. The woman
But I
can
kind of
do-
like it because I think it keeps the culture alive
Okay.
on how we do stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because if we do away with that, right now we're doing away with so many cultural things that
No,
in
I
with
think
us.
it's not
So
the
I think
culture.
that
It's how
specific
people
thing-
want to
It's like the
skew
perception.
money out of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
yes.
somebody coming to, I remember that someone was like, the man has to pay over 400,000 Ghana cedis to marry the daughter, minus stuff. Yes. And it was a big issue she had to bring over to Facebook for people to advise that should she go and talk to the pastors or whatever.
Oh, in Kenya, people will pay even up to 1 million Kenya shillings.
It's okay.
Marry?
Yeah. for the
Abi now
bride
she's
price.
property. Because for we, the idea is that if I'm paying that much, automatically you have become a property. You are owned.
Do you get
Yeah.
that in Kenya?
No.
No, okay, so thank God we
No.
don't have that ownership idea. So most
Yeah.
of them, if me and my husband start arguing, he starts telling me that I own you. God damn it, do you know how much I paid
Oh,
on
in
you?
Kenya, you will never
So
say
you
that.
can, how can, so the idea is how can you own human being?
In Kenya, you will
Is
never
it
say that.
possible? So some of them too, there was one that happened in my office. Till date, I always tell him, If that girl should just mistakenly cheat on you, me, I will use one of her kidneys.
Why?
to replace-
Wait. I get you wrong there because I saying that because he paid the bribe, but he can cheat.
No, not that one. I'm saying that they didn't even consider the fact that he paid for her fees when she was in school, took care of her.
That's also another kind of conversation. Maybe we'll go into that later.
Yeah.
People actually take care of people when they are young from till the time they met them, mostly after senior high school through to the university, and school fees are really every time going high and going high. Apart from fees, you feed them, you do things, you
You
take
buy
care of
clothing,
them.
accommodation, and he's coming to marry her. Consider, they actually made the list times 2 because they were from different tribes.
Okay, so tell us about, apart from marriage, some of the food or some of the tourist centers. We have the Kakum National Park. We have have you heard of the Kakum National Park?
No.
We have the Paka Crocodile Pond. We have Elmina Castle. We have a lot of waterfalls. We have a lot of tourist places in Ghana. What do you have in Kenya?
We do have a lot of tourism places. If you want to go on a safari, the best place to go is Kenya, Tanzania. Because that's where you get to see the wild animals. The what do you call it? Wild immigration or whatever. When they move from the Tanzania Ngorongoro to Kenya, when they're crossing the river.
Is it the illegal, is it smuggling?
I have the word in my mind, but I think it just disappeared. But yeah, we also have, we're one of the cities that has a national park in the city,
Okay.
where you get to see the lions and all that in the city, in the middle of the city. So you
Wow.
can always do a tour within that. And then we have our coastal region, which is more of a tourism hotspot because it's more humid, very hot, just like Ghana, surrounded in. It's an island. So there's beach everywhere. Yeah. There's so many things you can come and see in Kenya.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you have in this?
Oh,
I've never
Nigeria.
heard that you have tourist sites before.
We have so many.
I've never heard.
We have
With
Olumo
all your
Rocks.
30-something states.
I know, we have Olumo Rocks, we have underwater caves, we have waterfalls.
Please, where's my phone? Let me Google.
Google
Are you sure you have
Olumo
these
Rocks.
things?
It's so fine. You have to use at least 6 to 7 hours just climbing the Olumo Rocks. It's situated in Abeokuta. It's amazing. And almost every state has a tourist attraction.
We also
Almost
have
every state.
Gong Hills. It's
Yes,
also so
there are
many
hills. There, are,
yeah.
I saw some underwater valley. There are some waterfalls. We have the Calabar National Park. Oh my God, Calabar.
Hey,
is
look how you're adding passion to.
Hey, no, like I was like they
Relax,
call that
but-
place. They call that place Small London. It is fine.
Which we have small London in
It is
Ghana.
fine. Yes, so yes, almost every African country has a place where you can visit, and that's what we keep doing. We keep advertising our community. We advertise where we are, so that people who are outside and they can feel it, they can enjoy it. It's fun.
But I'm surprised that we don't necessarily need visas to go to each other's countries.
Yes.
But sometimes flights are quite expensive because it's like 1 hour or so from Accra to Abuja.
Yes,
Same as Tamale to Accra.
Yeah.
But you pay more from
okay.
Accra to Abuja than
Maybe
from
they are-
Tamale to Accra. And
maybe
and
they are
it's the same time.
considering. Is there air immigration? I don't know. There's air immigration. I don't know, because yes, it doesn't make any sense. Because if it is the same 1 hour, there's no shortage in fuel. They're not stopping to buy fuel in the air. So
But that's local, and then when you go, when you're at the airport, it's international.
international.
Yeah.
So apparently
So
we are
that's the
paying.
difference.
We are paying for
Because you're going to a different.
international.
Yes.
I don't know, because at this point it's still the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
true.
take us through some of the Kenyan foods. Ghana, we have wache. You ate wache this morning.
Yeah.
How was it?
That was nice. We call it rice and beans in Kenya.
Ah, you
Yes,
also
but
have that in Kenya.
we make it different, just rice and beans. There's no, I saw it had spaghetti, it had an egg in it.
Yeah, it had
And also,
shito.
yeah, and shito inside. Oh, Kenyans, we don't do pepper. You guys do a lot of pepper
Oh God.
in your foods. Ours is just basic spices, you know, garam masala, cumin, those kind of herbs that you get, but not a lot of pepper. People are not used to pepper.
Okay.
And then I like it here because you guys are intact with your culture and your food. It's more traditional. In Kenya, there's a lot of fast food restaurants. You just enter European restaurants. Those are the kind of foods we're used to. You'll just find any man eating chips, fries, and we're all content with it. We're just okay. Yeah. But speaking of jollof and
You have jollof in
yeah,
Kenya.
Nigeria jollof and Ghana jollof.
Yeah.
We also have
we
our
have
own
the
jollof,
best
but
jollof.
we call it's not jollof as per se. We have biryani, which is rice and chicken. You can have chicken biryani. And then we have one that is called pilau.
Pilau.
Yes, it's more of Costurian food. Yes, and the best we have when you come to Kenya, you must try is nyama choma and ugali. That's barbecued meat.
Nyama choma.
Nyama choma.
I think I have to, since my brothers in Ghana want to marry Kenyan wives, please, do you have a brother who is single in Kenya?
Oh, lots of them.
Oh, thank God. We'll stop looking.
My Kenyan fine
Lots of
gentleman,
them.
I am
We're coming
available for you. I'm coming
But
for
you know, it's totally opposite because Kenyan women are crazy about Ghanaian and Nigerians.
Oh,
There's
really?
a craze. It's like there's something guys are like,
It's
oh,
like
they're
everybody
more.
wants to mix. They want to be among. They want to
I
join.
think it's normal about life. When you're too familiar with someone, you want
Yeah, I
something
think
new.
so.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Ghanaian guys, we are sorry. You've been breaking our hearts so too long. We are
You
going
choke.
to the Kenyan guys. All right, so we'll be back. Stay tuned.
Books by Pastor A.L. Fant. They are inspired by the Holy Spirit, simple to comprehend, relevant in application, and so lovely to read. Grab copies like Dynamics of Kingdom Influence, Dynamics of Ministry, Mark is King for Church Workers, Money Matters, and she calls herself a woman. This marriage must work. No more curses. Loaded mouth. Secrets of Kingdom Dominion. The exploits of service. Things fall apart. Church without bleeding pulpit. Singles mingle and many more.
Welcome back from the break. We are still trying to look at the cultural perspective from a Kenyan and Nigerian, and of course Ghana we did. We just looked at some of the foods that the Kenyans have, and then we're about to look at some of the foods that the Nigerian have. But before they start talking, I just want everyone watching me to know that Ghanaians, we have the best kind of jollof anywhere in Africa. You can't get jollof that is nice, sumptuous, like how it's even served alone. It's only in Ghana. Any other place you see jollof is a fake jollof. Thank you for your attention, and let's enjoy the rest of the conversation. Hello, lady.
Hello.
Yes.
That you have started violence. And violence will be brought on those who
What
want
food do you
it.
have in Nigeria?
So, of course,
Hey.
the one and only
Hey.
amala
Hey.
with begiri soup.
Hey.
You
Okay.
eat it, and then it's made out of yam pills, the back, and then you just use hot water and stir it. It's so simple. As compared to Ghanaians, their food is also difficult to cook.
So difficult.
Nigerian food, very easy.
You
just
don't
use
know
hot water.
how to cook. That
It's
doesn't mean that our food is
okay.
difficult to cook.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
All you need is hot water and omorogun.
Is it Gary? Is it Gary that you just
Did I mention Gary?
That's the only
Have I
thing.
mentioned Gary? Hold on.
Gary with so all you
We
need is
have
hot
Gary,
water.
we have semo,
Uh-huh.
we have semovita, we have semolina, we have wheat, we have potato, we have yam flour.
All just I mean, so we have bankum, we have emutu, we have akbale.
I even forgot about two
We have
ozafi.
TZ.
We have two ozafi as well.
But we still
ours
do
is
better
rice.
than you.
It's you that know. It's you that know. For me, what I know is that as for this Nigerian jollof and Ghanaian jollof matter, me, I still feel like they went to Nigeria and went and ate concussion rice and came and called this jollof rice. The jollof rice I grew up eating when it is Christmas, December. We cook the jollof early in the morning. The smell will be smelling from down the street. Everybody will know that jollof is getting ready. The texture, the color, the taste. It reminds you of home. Let's be frank, since I've come to Ghana, honestly speaking, I've been struggling with the food.
It's not true.
No people like pepper. I know my tribe. I know my tribe. Oh, God.
Listen. Don't think you've been struggling with the food.
I have been.
Ghanaians have very good food. Maybe you don't have what it takes to eat Ghanaian food.
Hey.
You don't have what it takes to eat Ghanaian food. It doesn't mean that our food are not nice.
I don't have a stomach to assimilate the level of pepper these people they chop. For we eat pepper, yes, but we cook our pepper before we eat it.
I say we cook our pepper.
You people that just grind tomato.
Please.
They grind tatache.
The Ghana Immigration Service. I'm calling on you. Come and deport someone from Ghana.
And they put only banku and they are eating it raw. We actually cook our pepper. Do you know the funniest thing? We actually have more brands of pepper than Ghanaians do.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so it means when it actually comes to the pepper fights, we will be leading.
Well,
but ours is not as, quote unquote,
it's not the pepper
popular.
fight.
Okay, so let's be frank.
Now let's move to football. When was the last time you qualified it? The ones we just
Okay, so you know the most funniest thing? I am going to exempt myself out of this one.
Why?
Because I actually don't like football. I don't understand how 24 grown-ass men are kicking a ball and it still won't enter the net. For me, I don't understand.
Please, no, but you see, our Ghanaian football teams are doing so well.
Oh, they are no, but hold on.
The Nigerian football
Last
team.
year that we even took our time to watch. Everybody
Last
can
year
admit.
you did not qualify.
It doesn't matter. We did
You
better
did
than you.
not qualify.
We did better than you.
But we played and went to a stage before we came out.
But they still start you people come out.
It's better.
They still start you people come out.
It's better to be a senior high school dropout than to be a total illiterate.
Okay.
So yes, so we participated in it.
So
we played some matches. The whole world watched us. They saw our players, and we made a mark. What happened?
we went home like we always did.
That's it.
Because we know that we don't have money. We go back home and manage ourselves.
You can't even manage your electricity.
It's okay.
Let me come back to the Kenyans. Do you have a female national football team?
Do we? I don't know.
You don't know
Let me just be
football.
honest. I really don't know. I know for the volleyball team, yes,
Okay.
we do have, and they lead a couple of whatever matches, but for women football team, no, we don't. I don't think so. Maybe there is, but
You don't like football yourself. I don't watch football, but I think I'm better than both of you. I know something a bit about football.
Yeah, because that football, I feel like the guys have dominated it, and even when I'm asking questions, they're looking at me with bad eyes. So I stopped asking.
Yeah. Now, I want us to go and look at education systems. Do we have the same? So I think there was a time I was asking you whether do you also have the nursery, primary, junior high school, senior high school, then the university. Do you have the polytechnics? Do you have the nursing colleges? Do you have the teacher colleges? Do you have that in Kenya?
yes, we do. Right now is when we're implementing the junior college and all that, because we used to use something called the 844 system, where you go from class, from kindergarten to class 8. We call it class 8.
Class 8.
Yes.
Class
8.
Class 8, okay.
Yes,
Yes.
class 8. And right now is when they started implementing the what we call CBC curriculum, which is from you go to junior primary, senior primary, like that. That's when it's been implemented. Yes, we do have polytechnics, we do have colleges, and we do have the best universities as well. Yeah.
So do you usually get jobs after school, after universities, after
Like any
college?
other African country, young people are suffering. But just to have job vacancies and all that, you have to know someone to be able to get something. I think that's basically all African countries.
So you also have a challenge in corruption.
Oh yes, like any other African country.
Wow. I want to ask some people because they are the leading
I think people are seeing people are seeing somebody now come and start replying now. They'll come and say somebody is violent. Don't be throwing shade like that.
Relax.
Our education system.
You're on TV, relax. It's not behind the scenes, relax. You're on TV. No, I'm asking because I hardly hear that from Kenya. And then Ghana, I hardly hear about. If I actually hear more corruption from Nigeria than Kenya, than Ghana,
Yeah, for that one.
even though I'm in Ghana,
Yeah.
because there's so much. I don't know, because you're also more bigger. I think you are the biggest African country.
Yes, we are the biggest country in the whole of West Africa. Yes. So everything that happens, everybody is watching. I mean, remember those concocted lies? They said an elephant swallowed how much? $20 billion. Elephant has swallowed money. Snake has swallowed money.
Oh, wow.
Monkey has swallowed money. Come on.
Yes, but this could be human, monkeys and elephants and snakes.
Of course, we know that. But the corruption is horrible. It's so bad. And the education system in Nigeria is tough. You have to write 3 exams.
So I think I hear JAM exam. So
Yes.
after junior high school,
So we
we
have
just write WASI, and WASI you go to the
you
next
go in.
level.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for we have the normal nursery and kindergarten. So we have junior WAEC, and then we have senior WAEC.
That's GSS
That's what you
now.
call WASI. We call it WAEC. We pronounce it WAEC.
No, but we also have WAEC in the and junior high. So after class 1 to class 6, you go to junior high. Then you do 3 years and you write your WAEC and go to the senior high.
And write WASI.
Then you write WASI before you go to the university.
Oh, okay. So for we have the GSS 1 to 3. Then you write the junior WAEC. Then SS 1 to 3.
Yes.
Then you write the
Well,
senior WAEC.
the WAEC.
Then the good thing is that although they've given us options, it's kind of useless. So we have the senior WAEC. We have NEDCO.
Okay.
That's another examination you can write. And then we have GCE. That's a general certificate examination. So that one can
How
be
about
used.
JAM?
No, hold on. That one hasn't even come yet. So it's either you write the senior WAEC, the NEDCO, or the GCE. Now after that, you now come and write JAM. That's a Joint Admission Matriculation Board. So that's the exam that will now choose the university you can think of entering. You write down one, your score is good. Then you now write what we call post-UTME. That's post-JAM. So that is for the university of your choice. You now write an exam for that university again before you gain admission. And if you are not lucky, you gain admission, they sell it to somebody else.
Yo, that's too much.
They sell your admission.
That's
Hey,
too
the
much.
Ghanaians, we think that WASI is frustrating, but
It is difficult. See, I have some of my mates. They've not seen university like this since I left.
Ours is pretty simple. After your primary, you do KCPE exams. You go to high school, you do KCSE. Once you're done with your KCSE, you go to the university. If you've passed, you'll get an acceptance letter to your whatever university you want to go to. If you didn't pass, there's polytechnics. You can join and start with certificates and diplomas. Then choose any other university you want to go to. It's
But
very
even
much
in Ghana,
simple.
what are you? Even if you pass and you want to start from the polytechnic, you can start from.
Okay, so we also have we have polytechnics. We have state universities, we have federal universities, we have polytechnics, we have college of educations. It's the nursing training I'm not aware of. And we have the vocational universities as well. But nowadays, if you hear Nigeria now, there are a lot of private universities popping up. Because the federal universities, everybody strike. They're still on strike till now.
It's been like almost a year or so.
Oh, 2-3 months. roughly.
But they went on strike, I think, came back and went on strike.
Strike again, yes, because they thought they would have solved the problem. But I mean, they told them this is just pre-season. They just started.
Oh, wow.
Now, I want us to move to the lifestyle and entertainment industries. Ghana, we have the Sarkodie, the Shatawales.
I mean, this one you can't come and argue. Everybody knows
No,
Nigeria is the
no,
best.
no.
Abi, we know.
Nigerian comedians now copy sound and memes from Ghana to do their TikTok videos.
That's good.
No, relax, because why are you copying? Relax, just relax. Don't bring yourself. A popular one is Acrobato. They easily copy his sounds and things to do that. Why can't you get anyone in Nigeria to copy and do your thing?
I thought we were trying to be diverse.
Yes, we are coming. But you brought the violence thing. That's why I'm hitting you hard on it.
But this one, I'm also on violence.
So with lifestyle, we are lucky to have a lot of people in the music industry. With the movie industry, of course, I'll give that one to
Movie and music, let's be
Nigeria.
specific.
Music, it's still
Music
in a
is, we are
competition.
better, we are
No.
better.
Music,
This one is not competition.
relax. You are like this in music, but movie out. But even now we have
Mother is
relax, Kenny. We have a lot of people coming up in the Ghanaian music industry,
Okay,
and they are
that
doing
one.
so well.
Yeah, they are.
The Ghana, the music industry now is bringing a lot of stars, a lot of real great talent to really do something nice and to really do something great. The movie industry too. I think, yeah, we have a lot of great producers doing something.
Can I pick this?
Okay, so let's go for a break. We'll be back. So we have a lot of great Ghanaian talents who are really coming up, and they are doing so well. They are amazing people. Kobirana is one. Like, I just don't know how he thinks. Like, sometimes I'm like, I wish to meet him. Kobe thinks beyond the box. He thinks outside the box. Currently, he has a movie that is just sign language. No one is talking.
Okay.
It's a first African, or is it Ghanaian, let me say, sign language movie, Kobirana. Yes, just go and look for that song by that movie by Kobirana. I've seen the trailer. I've not seen the whole movie, and I think he's doing so well.
Is it more like the same thing? What's this movie in South Africa where the guy used to he never used to speak, but he would run around? What's the name?
I've not watched
Is
that
it the
movie.
American Charlie Chaplin?
No.
But this movie,
It's South
all the
African.
characters are
He
not
gets
talking.
like he has tied something on the whatever. He's in the bush or something, but he doesn't talk.
It's
He
not that
doesn't
kind
know
of
how to
movie.
communicate. He's just, you know.
Oh, okay.
This movie, all the
I don't-
characters do
I've
not
forgotten
talk.
the name of that
So
guy.
if I want to say
That
come, I
movie.
just look at you and say come. That's what they do. All the characters in the movie are not talking. They are just
Interesting.
That would be
Very
yeah.
interesting to
So
watch.
I think that personally, I follow Kobrana a lot, and I watch he's out with, he sang the song "Thank You to My Ex," and he's on a new song on, is it Violence Academy also? If you don't like me, I don't also like you, then we bring violence. He's an actor, he's a dancer, he's a singer, multi-talented. Like, let me read the way I'm praising before they'll say I'm not giving you a crush. I'm just acknowledging the fact that you are Ghanaian, yes. So
Yes, and he's good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you are good. Before some people come and say that they have good people there.
Oh no, but you know we have
In
we
Kenya,
have better people.
relax. In Kenya, do we how is the lifestyle industry like? Showbiz.
Right now is when Kenyans are trying to appreciate the local artists. Before then, we would watch other movies from other countries, Nigeria, you know, from the States and all that, Tanzania. But right now is when we are getting into the fact that we need to appreciate Kenyan owned. So that's when they're starting to rise up. Yeah. Our music, it's not bad. It's just there. We have Sauti Sol. Well, we cannot put ourselves in the Nigeria,
Ghana.
Burna Boy, you
Yes,
know. Okay, Ghana.
Shatawale,
Shatawale,
Stone Boy. Yeah.
Noisemakers,
Yeah.
as usual.
We're in that level where we're trying to be somewhere with the music industry. Yes, for the movies and the acting sector, yes, we're coming up. Most of we've also gotten some few talented actors. One of them went to do the what's this movie in Netflix? The one for also Nigerians did the same.
Is it the Young, Famous, and African?
No, leave that one.
That one is the reality people.
Yeah, that's reality.
This one is like a movie.
Like, yeah. What's the name? I don't know why I keep on forgetting the name. But yeah, if I remember, I'll let you know.
Okay.
So yeah, the actors are also coming up. They're really doing a very splendid job. Some of the movies we also have some movies on the Netflix. Yeah, it's a good thing. But Kenyans, we never used to support our own.
Really? I think we
I
have
like
that
the
in-
culture in Ghana. That you get to go to a place and all you could hear it's either a West African music or a Ghanaian music that is playing. In Kenya, it's either from, I don't know, hip hop, you know, R&B somewhere, Tanzanian music, bongo music. Actually, we listen to more Tanzanian music more than our own. Yeah, and I think people want to change that narrative now. And they want to get to more to supporting artists at the end of the day.
I want us to look at young people's perspective now. In Kenya, do you see that the youth now are becoming more responsible, owning up to career perspective, owning out to what they really want to do and achieve?
Oh yeah, the Generation Z. Those are the people who are going to change the world. They're the ones who don't want to take nonsense. They'll be able to put a stop to stuff. At the end of the day, we kind of got to I think the generation I grew up in, we were okay with whatever that happened. But now we're in a season where we feel like we need to speak up. We need to take initiatives. We need to take things by our hands here and be able to move on. So the youths are very, very outgoing. They're really upcoming.
Now, I want to just divert a bit about this issue on adolescent health and reproductive health, gender-based violence. Do you see that in Kenya a lot?
Yeah, it is there in some parts of Kenya. And I think now more than ever, women are starting to speak up, especially in the parts where you find like, in the areas where you find like a woman is not supposed to do this, a woman has to go to circumcision and all that, you know.
You still have FGM, female
Yes,
genital
FGM
mutilation,
is still
in
there.
Kenya.
Yeah, and people are trying, now is when they're trying to speak up for it, to stop it.
So for all,
Where you feel like the males are the ones who are you
in
what is
certain parts of Kenya,
yeah,
wow.
some certain parts of Kenya. No, people are trying to speak up
How
now.
are you bridging that gap?
How do I say it? Or rather, I think it's the awareness that people are trying to put out there right now. Because people used to be very ignorant. Because I'm in Nairobi and I'm like, oh, whatever happens in north of
Kenya, that
Kenya,
doesn't
it
concern.
doesn't concern me. But people are starting to speak up. We get to see it in the TVs. We get to see and understand how people, or whatever they're experiencing or what they're going through is real.
Okay. In Nigeria, of course. you don't have
And
to
more
tell
women
me, I
are
know.
starting to speak up in Kenya. So we are bold enough to even be able to get good positions, CEOs, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Now, in Nigeria, gender-based violence issues, reproductive health issues, are they popping up there? Even though it's a global issue, but do you see those issues there?
It's so bad that 5 in every 10 kids have been molested at some point in their life. Even me that I'm talking, we've gone through it. Almost everybody I know has been molested at one point in their lives. So it's bad. And luckily for us, we are now speaking out. Nobody wants to keep the Gen Zs.
Yeah.
With the millennials,
Gen Z.
we were like, we'll try, but we didn't really have the voice. We didn't have the technology. We didn't have the outreach. There was that constant filming of everything was not there. But now, you try anything, ma'am, they will leak your video. Everything there's a video. Everything there's an evidence. So right now, you can't hide as much as before. People are speaking. They are violent. They are hashtagging. You just do know. They will tag you right now. No, they are on your word. They are on your timeline. They are just.
Trying to
They are on
deal
you.
with you.
You do something out there, you see your trend.
Oh, you are trying them before you know it, they've come to
It's
your
a social
house.
media
Yeah.
like that, like in Ghana. I shouldn't. Anyways, it's a discussion. You see someone do it, so I can do a video and say, Kenny, your big head, and insult Kenny, and put on Facebook.
Oh, they do have
Kenny
that.
comes and insults me back on social media.
Oh my God.
They do
TikTok
that.
wars.
That's clout.
Clout.
It's just in clout. At the end of
Wow.
the day. Yeah. We call it kiki in Kiswahili. Yeah, clout is kiki.
It's like a normal trend now.
Yeah, it's a trend.
Famous.
It's a trend at the end of the day because you want to get more followers. More followers, more money.
And people to watch because they want to see the end of the beef.
Everybody
yes.
likes drama now.
Everybody loves drama.
Everybody loves drama. So drama sells. I mean, that's what Nigeria is known for.
It does.
It sells.
I was telling someone
It
that
does.
when I started, sometimes I even struggled to get my videos to trend. Very good topic, very good content, but it's like it's not really good, it's not really trending. But let me just get up one day and try to wear a towel and be in a video and do it will easily trend.
But you see, it's everywhere. Everybody wants to chase clout. Like the other day, I was watching Rage. Rage is chasing clout right now. He's under Kim Kardashian and the mom's case about the video, the sex video that came out for Rage and Kim Kardashian. And that's like how many years ago?
I read it, yes.
Now is when he wants to speak up. Like, so, clout chase. Like, everybody wants to chase clout. Everybody
So that they
wants
can
to
make
be
money
relevant, but
again on
everybody
a
wants to
video.
be relevant.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do that, you will easily forget about you.
And
So
they
just
don't-
to be able
yeah,
to
really care about, because some of us would actually be very careful the kind of stories or issues that should come out about us.
Yes.
But they don't care. They create the I remember there was someone who was telling me that people actually sit down to plan controversies and plan and say, okay, I'm going to post this on Facebook. When I post, come and say this. Then you come and say this, and it will create a controversy. Then we leave it to the public to train with us.
that's how they make their money at the end of the day.
I'm just imagining what kind of money you want to make with that kind of trend.
Well, for them, money is money
Yeah.
now. It's something that you use to buy and you get. So
Yeah.
for them, I mean, if you want to check the statistics, unfortunately, 80% of the money being circulated in Nigeria is blood money.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking as in people they've used for sacrifice money. Yes, that is what is just going around and around and around. Where that money comes from, you can't trace it. Whether they printed it at the Central Bank of Ghana, in Nigeria, nobody knows. But there is money circulating. It's there. As long as it's money and it's cash, they will tell you money makes the world go round. And this popular saying, this Nigerian actor said, he said money stops nonsense. So when you have money, you will not be talking anyhow. You are fool. You won't have time to talk.
What is our greatest fear as young people in Kenya, in Nigeria, and in Ghana? Like, what is your greatest fear that might happen to the youth of your country if things do not go well?
They will suffer.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know how to. For us, we know how to go hard. The youth nowadays, it's like they want it easy. And if they don't have it easy, that's it. They'll end up being useless. They'll end up getting into drugs, alcohol and all that. They want to be spoon-fed. But it's not the reality. You have to go hard.
Our time is almost gone. I wish we could have this over and over again. Just give us our final words about what are in our countries. What is that thing people should know about Kenya?
Oh, you should visit Kenya. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. You need to come and see our wildlife. You need to come do a safari. And you also need to come to visit Coast. It's one of our hot places like in Ghana or Nigeria. It's very beautiful, surrounded with the beach and all that. It's everything. You need to also come experience our foods. Our nyama choma. We boast on that as well.
I'll have to
As much as you guys boast on jollof
and wache and gobe. I forgot to mention one. Gobe.
We, our own is ewa going. That one they are calling gobe, no. There's comma. But when you eat ewa going,
Give us your
with
final
bread,
word. We have to go.
yes. So final word. So Nigeria, I want to speak about what has been happening concerning the youth, the NSAS movement that happened. The youth are suffering in the hands of the police. The SARS, the so-called Special Armed Robbers Squad, or whatever they call them. The youth are dying. I knew for a fact that if I was in Nigeria as at the time, I don't know what would have happened to me, because I would have not kept quiet. I would have spoken. I would have protested. But the youth are in danger. They are in danger because the more they are speaking, the more they are disappearing. The more they are picking them. People are getting kidnapped. It's not safe anymore. But we are hoping with the charges they are going on, things will get better. Nigeria is a beautiful place. You have to come and experience the culture, the people, the fun, the enjoyment.
You can go by road.
Yeah, you can. It's not far now, so you can go by road.
You can
It's
go
not
by
far.
road.
Just hope they don't kidnap you. do it. That's the hope.
Ghana is the safest place to be. You just have to be in Ghana. And if it's your first time in Ghana and you want a place to be, come to Tamale.
Come to
The
Tamale.
best place. You know, when I began my show, everyone was like, oh, Tamale, like, you don't really hear us. Like, we are bringing another vibe from Tamale. This is like the third biggest city, and a lot of things happen in Tamale.
Yeah.
You don't say that, yes, we are not in Accra and Kumasi, we are in Tamale, and this is the biggest city you have to always be. Whatever you want, the culture, the entertainment, Charlie, it's the arts. It's amazing. Another episode, I think we have to take you on and like a tour in Tamale, so that when you watch, you have the mindset that you just have to be here. I've been speaking with McKenna from Kenya, Kenny from Nigeria, and yours truly, Martha, here in Ghana, making sure that you have the different perspective of different cultures. For me, what I know and what I love is that I'm going to get married to a Kenyan. Since the Ghanaian and the Tamale guys are breaking our heart. So I'm going to go to Kenya and get married.
And look for husband.
Yes. Oh no,
You're welcome.
I'll go and he will look for me now. A man that finds a wife.
Has found a good thing.
Maybe now that I know you, you can talk to your brothers and your friends around who wants to marry a Ghanaian.
She's not the only one, though. We are plenty.
No, she's married. She's married. She's married. Thank you very much for watching the Reflection Show. My name is Martha Anabila. Do you have a good night? Hello and welcome to Thoughts from Martha Inspires. I am Martha Anabila. Today I want to talk to you about what I have captioned, do you want to grow? There are lots of times we say, I want to grow, I want to become bigger in this, I want to become bigger in that, but we don't plan ourselves for the price we have to pay. In your career, do you want to grow? Even in age, do you want to grow? In your Christian life, do you want to grow? In your business, do you want to grow? Are you ready for the price, for the disappointment, the issues that comes with growth? As you are growing, are you sure that you want to grow? Because growth is painful, growth is selfish, growth is annoying, growth is something that will make you feel uncomfortable. Every business person understands that if you want to grow, you have to make a lot of sacrifices. Are you ready for that kind of sacrifice? Are you sure that you want to grow? In whatever endeavor you are partaking in life, I want you to understand that there is a price that you have to pay for you to grow. Sometimes we are like, oh, I want to grow, I want to do this, I want to do that, but we have forgotten that there is a serious price that we have to pay for us to grow, and we end up thinking that, oh, because this didn't work and that didn't work, I am quitting. If you want to grow, you have to be ready for the price, be ready for the sacrifices, the disappointment, the pain, the anger that comes with growth. Growth is not easy. And as every young person watching me today, understand that there is this kind of pain, emotional pain, psychological pain that you will encounter at every level of your growth. So if you are growing in business, you are growing in health, you are growing in age, in any way that you are growing, understand that there will be challenges, there will be issues. People will leave you, they will become angry with you, and they will hurt you. But you know what? There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever you are going through, whatever issues you are facing, is part of the growth that you are seeking for. It's part of the growth that you are hoping for. So be able to understand that you need to pay for the price. Pay for the price. And the price comes in different ways. The price comes differently from different people. Somebody can be paying a price differently, but you will not pay the same price. So if you want to compare your growth with other people's growth, then you would never be able to grow in the way you have to grow, because growth is different. Grow gracefully.
Grow graciously. Grow according to your strength. Do not copy people's growth. Grow because it's something that is going to make you outstanding. It's something that's going to make you great and amazing and wonderful. Growth is good. Growth is wonderful. But do not copy how people grow, because your endeavors and your growth would never be the same as other people would grow. So if you want to grow, understand the process, understand the mandate, and grow in that endeavor. Don't say, oh, 2-3 years, nothing is coming on. I'm not seeing profit. I'm not seeing that. Growth is painful. Growth is annoying. Growth it's something that is not pleasant. Growth is not easy. I believe that if you have watched this episode, you've understood that you have to go through the process of growth and be the best version of yourself, and don't compare any other person. Thank you for watching today's episode on Thoughts from Martha Inspires. I am Martha Anabila. See you next time.